Hey everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel, Reverend Maxwell Mumba. This is the Encounter. This is the YouTube channel where we get to give you short devotions that will keep you going, in your life. We're going towards the end of the year, and I believe that you need a word that will keep you going, that will keep you strong, the word that will keep you standing firm and believing that God is a great rewarder to those who diligently seek Him. Hey, today's message is very interesting. It is entitled, "The Lord Has Sought an Occasion for Somebody." Woo. I'm so excited. Now, guess what? Each time God sets an occasion for you, it doesn't make sense to anybody. The Bible says in 1 Corinthians 1 and verse number 25, it says, "The foolishness of God is wiser than men. The weakness of God is stronger than men." So it's not everything that God does in your life that will make sense to everybody. So today, let's look at an example of this gentleman in the Bible by the name of Samson. Let's get to Judges chapter 14 from verse number 1 to verse number 4, where it talks about the Lord had set an occasion for him. Look at that. This is one the Bible says, "Now Samson went down to Timnah and saw a woman in Timnah of the daughters of the Philistines. So he went up and told his father and mother, saying, I have seen a woman in Timnah of the daughters of the Philistines. Now therefore get her for me as a wife." This was 3. Then his father and mother said to him, "Is there no woman among the daughters of your brethren, or among all my people, that you must go and get a wife from the uncircumcised Philistines?" And Samson said to his father, "Get her for me, for she pleases me well." Look at this, number 4. But his father and mother did not know that it was the Lord, that he was seeking an occasion to move against the Philistines. For that time the Philistines had dominion over Israel. Guess what? The Bible says when Samson looked at one of the daughters in Timnah, the Bible says, and he liked her, wanted to marry her, and he tells his father and mother, and they say, "You cannot go to those uncircumcised Philistines." Now, guess what? Samson was a Nazarite. So Nazarites, these are people who are not allowed to shave, not to take any strong drink, because they had a specific assignment that God had given them. Now, the Bible says when he looked at the woman in Timnah, so Timnah, these were Gentiles, so they were not supposed to be mixing humanly speaking, the flesh, because they were dirty. They were considered as dirty people. Now the Bible says when Samson looked at her, he liked her, and the father says, "Hey, you cannot do such a thing." Even the mother says, "You cannot do such a thing because we're not allowed to." But the Bible says they did not know that it was the Lord, because the Lord had sought an occasion for them, because God wanted to have victory over the Philistines, because they had invaded Israel for some time. So God raised somebody by the name of Samson. Now what looked like a mistake was actually the doing of God. So certain things that God allows in your life will not make sense to you, because when God is sorting or setting an occasion for somebody, He will not announce it to anybody except you who is in the assignment. So there are certain things that God will give you, and people that surround you will never get to understand. Guess what? It was at this point where God had actually planned to say He was going to kill the Philistines, because they had taken the children of Israel for granted. But God used something that looked like a mistake. Are you in a situation right now where you say, "Hey, Reverend Maxwell Mumba, my life has turned around, or my life keeps going down"? Guess what? The more your life goes down, the more God takes you higher. If I look at a tall building, that building, the foundation is actually longer. The deeper the foundation, the taller the building. So if you're saying your life keeps going down and down, it means that God is doing something even greater and greater than what you are seeing. So 4 things I want to help you with today, and I want to teach you so that you get to an understanding. Number 1 is that each time God is doing something, He looks for a person. Hello, somebody. That's number 1. So God looked for a person. It was Samson, because God is looking for you right now. Then secondly, each time God is about to do something, He makes an announcement. So God makes an announcement right now. Which announcement is He making over your life? He's trying to allow problems, trying to allow certain things to come your way, because God is announcing your calling. He's announcing your calling, somebody. Then thirdly is that God follows through. Hello, somebody. So God follows through. So now when God comes through, you need to understand this, is that each time God comes, you never remain the same. Then fourthly, what God does when he's setting an occasion is that he manifests himself strongly. So the manifestation of God can never be understood by anybody. We see that when God reveals himself to Moses, the Bible says, and the face of Moses was shining like a mirror. When people looked at him, they ran away because they saw the glory of God. Listen, you cannot spend time with God and remain the same. Something today I want you to take home with you is that God is setting an occasion for you by allowing that situation that looks like a mistake, but God is going to show you great things in your life. Be strong and you can do it. Yes, you, someone, you can do it. This is the encounter with your friend and your brother, Reverend Maxwell Mumba. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel and get to watch more videos. You can share with your friends, and we'll see you next time. Shalom and shalom.